This officer was by himself on a routine welfare check. What he didn't know is that he might be talking to a killer. Just past midnight on November 14th, 2022, a Milwaukee police officer responded to a welfare check in a residential neighborhood. The caller was concerned for their 75-year-old neighbor, who lived with 31-year-old Israel Webb II, a man who shared no familial ties.
Definitely strange.
Officers were likely unaware of Israel's criminal history, which included armed robbery, carrying a concealed weapon, theft, and multiple disorderly conduct charges.
This nigga
According
think
to
he
a
GTA.
community briefing, upon arrival, Israel spoke through a window and agreed to let an officer inside.
How you doing?
After you. You said you gotta make sure you got an animal or something?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Here, Israel picks up a steel brake rotor on his way into the residence.
See the room?
What, this one?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that for?
Oh no, it's to block the door and it swings open.
Ah, gotcha.
According to the community briefing, this is the only entrance and exit in the home. The rotor likely weighs around 20 pounds, more than enough to prevent anybody from quickly leaving or entering the room.
You wanna just knock on the door for me?
Rocky? She's laying on bed.
What kind of house is this?
15426
Hey, Dorothy!
20, please.
Where's your bed at?
Is it in there?
After you.
Yeah, you go.
Here?
Yeah.
You got the lights on?
I guess you can pay the bill.
Oh. Hey, where's you going there?
This must be the hood.
What do you mean?
She's right here.
Oh. She's right here? Dorothy? Is she sleeping?
Yes.
Okay. How long has she been sleeping for?
Like since 6.
What's the bag for?
She wets the bed.
She wets the bed. Why you gotta cover it like that?
Because of your rain, well, I open the window and stuff.
Okay, you pull the cover back for me?
Dorothy?
Why is she covered up like that? Her face.
She's sleeping.
Alright, just step back for me. Is it Dorothy?
I want to see the face.
Miss Dorothy?
I'm not gonna show the face.
Dorothy?
Why she got flowers and stuff on her like that?
She's dead.
Okay, step back. Step back.
She's dead, sir.
What do you mean she's...
She's dead. I was going to call her relatives in the morning.
Okay. Put your hands up.
The phone's in my room.
Put your hands up.
All right.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. 5446. Y'all give me the squad to my location. I'm a supervisor.
You thought that was finna like
Put your hands behind your back.
go good?
You don't got any weapons or anything like that. See? Turn around. Don't even look at me. Hands behind your back. You're looking at me. Don't do that. Why you look? No, you're not gonna get shot, but you looking at me like that is kind of making me nervous.
Turn around, dummy.
You won't find more ways to
What
raise
the
a glass
heck?
of Texas-made cheer than right here. Because at Specs, the fun starts here.
You going to jail? You going to jail?
Don't do that. I'm telling you. Stop looking at me. You're gonna get tased. You hear me? Just letting you know. Don't do that. All right?
This idiot said, "Oh, she's asleep." I was looking at the window. Oh, you guys coming in? None of us said, "She's dead, sir." Bro, like you thought that was finna like go good?
I got a taser right now.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Okay.
All right?
Please.
All right.
In the face.
No,
Bro, what?
no.
In the face.
No.
Her relatives. Call her relatives. Call her relatives, please. Tap, tap.
You Jim!
Make that other squad 1017, please.
12-5 but you also responded. 1017.
What Chris Tucker said on Rush Hour? Shoot him!
Don't move. Just don't move. Put your
Bro,
hands
just tase him.
60.
Just tase
up.
him.
You're doing too much moving and you're making me nervous.
I'm going 60. Seatbelt for that.
No. Just don't move.
Seatbelt. 10-4. Report show stone.
This man got on an Adidas jacket with Levi jeans and no shoes or socks. Of course he's crazy.
On your stomach? No, on your stomach. Sir, on your stomach.
Kick him in the back of the head.
Doing too much.
Okay, don't take it.
No, you're gonna get to this.
Okay, I'm down.
Put your
Idiot.
hands behind your back. Now. Hands behind your back. Behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your other hand behind your back.
What was the address again?
Your other hand behind your back. Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Put your hands
Yes, you
behind
are.
your back. Your other hand. Yep, put it behind your back. Don't move. What you gonna do?
See, you should have kicked him.
Stop.
Shoulda kicked him.
Stop resisting. Stop. 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 Stop.
If
According
Dorothy
to a
ain't asleep,
community
she'll wake
briefing,
now.
The officer attempted to handcuff Israel but secured only one wrist before a struggle began. At this time, the officer pressed the emergency button on his radio, signaling for immediate backup. During the altercation, Israel allegedly used this 2.5-foot metal pole and attempted to grab the officer's firearm.
Stop. Stop.
Did he just say that?
Give me another squad here now. Sir.
Right in the face.
Stop.
Right in the face.
You will be shot. Stop.
Right in the face. Please, right in the face.
Stop.
Okay.
Drop the pole.
Right in the face.
At this point,
Drop the pole.
Please, right
like-
in the face.
Drop the pole.
at this point, I'm not going to you because you want me to. Like, you trying to get the easy way out. We not doing that. You going to jail, buddy. 40 years.
Right in the face. Come on. Right in the face.
Drop the pole.
Right in the face.
Drop.
Do it in the Come on, right in the
Sir.
face. Please, right in the face.
Drop the pole.
Right in the face. Right in the face. Come on.
Now I'm gonna have to shoot
Right in
you.
the face. Come on. Do it, please. Come on, you don't know what I see. Do it.
Sir.
Do it.
Drop the
You
pole.
finna see them jail bars.
Sir.
Right in the fucking face,
Drop
man.
the pole.
Right in the face. Come on. Come on.
Drop the
Come
pole.
on. Right in the face, man. Please.
Drop the
Right in the face.
on the ground now.
Right in the face. Come on.
Tase him. Why you not tasing him?
On the ground.
Please make it quick. Okay. Don't tase me.
Thank you.
Drop it. Drop it. Now.
Right in the face.
Drop it.
Right in the face.
Oh,
Drop it.
he's a demon.
Drop it.
Right
He's
in
a
the face.
demon.
Come on.
Drop it.
You gotta do it, man. Right in the
Drop.
Right in the face.
This man talking through the taser.
Wait now.
Right in the face.
Drop the weight.
Right in the face.
Drop the weight.
Right in the face.
Drop the weight.
Responding officers attempted a rear entry to the building, but ultimately had to kick down the door to assist.
Subject is at gunpoint. I'm in the squad.
Right in the face. Come on.
We are further out.
Don't take me, man. Don't take me, man.
What? Drop the weight. He said.
Yeah, baby.
Bruh.
When you have sleep apnea, good sleep
Get me! Get me! Give me your hand! Check that room. I got it. Someone get medical now. Call for medical.
According to a community briefing, despite being tased, Israel threw the brake rotor at the officer, prompting the officer to fire his handgun. This photo shows the damage caused by the rotor, which was allegedly just inches from hitting the officer. Israel allegedly continued to resist other officers, but was eventually taken into custody. Emergency medical services were immediately sent for Israel, and he survived the injuries. The 24-year-old officer was treated and released after minor injuries. The officer had 4 years of service at the time. A medical examiner was called to assess the 75-year-old woman, who had no signs of trauma. It was later determined she died from lung cancer, though the exact time of death remains unclear. An investigation was opened to determine if the use of force was justified after the officer-involved shooting incident took place. During this investigation, the officer was placed on administrative leave. On December 5th, 2022, roughly 3 weeks after the shooting, the Milwaukee County District Attorney found the use of force was justified. The officer will face no charges regarding this incident. For this incident, Israel was charged with 1 count of battery of a law enforcement officer, 1 count of resisting an officer, and 2 counts of bail jumping, which was linked to a $2,500 signature bond for prior disorderly conduct charges, according to news sources. In February 2023, the court determined he was incompetent to make decisions related to his case and assist with his defense. However, the court deemed he was a likely candidate to regain competency in his case. He was forced to participate in 62 days of competency restoration treatment, credited as jail time if sentenced. In May 2023, he remained incompetent, leading to extended treatment. By late July 2023, the court declared him competent and set a $5,000 cash bond. In August 2023, he pled not guilty and posted the $5,000 cash bond in September after 10 months in custody. Though the case was prepared for trial, in February 2024, 15 months after the incident, the state dismissed all charges and refunded his bail. However, in March 2024, he was recharged for the same incident with 1 count of attempting to disarm a peace officer, 1 count of resisting or obstructing an officer, and 1 count of bail jumping. A $5,000 signature bond was set in April 2024, and in June, he pled not guilty once again. At the time of posting this video, the case remains pending. Additionally, Israel currently faces separate, unrelated charges for stalking and violating a restraining order in relation to domestic abuse, along with felony bail jumping.
Now, when police receive calls for a check on their well-being, it's often a very delicate situation. And though we do use compassion, we also have to respond with caution, because as usual, police enter these situations knowing very little. And I've responded to many welfare check calls, and most times the person was either asleep or not home. But on that rare occasion, unfortunately, the end result wasn't always a happy ending. So today we're in Milwaukee and we have a concerned neighbor calling 911 so police can do a welfare check to check on a 75-year-old woman who lives with a 31-year-old man who isn't a family member. Now, this is an immediate cause for concern for me, because when you have a random person living with someone who isn't related to them, it could be just me, but this is extremely suspect.
How did that even happen?
Like to take advantage of the elderly. We do see it a lot. And then we learned that the male living with this woman has an extensive criminal history, which is never good. So my question is, how did this male even end up living here? Did the male actually open the door for the officer and everything appeared okay for the moment, until the male picked up the 20-pound brake rotor and then placed it in front of the door, blocking the exit of the apartment. And his explanation was because the door swings open. And just as a side note, in the academy, officers are usually trained to never allow your exit to be obstructed, because you may have to make a quick exit. But at this point, as I'm watching this, the hairs on the back of my neck started to stand up, because the male first states that Dorothy is on the bed. But once the light came on, the male states that Dorothy was right next to the officer the entire time. But here's the thing, Dorothy isn't alive anymore. And the male apparently knew that during this entire interaction, because that's exactly what he whispered to this officer. Now, if you guys are paying attention, this guy gives away multiple signs that he wasn't going to go quiet. Now, the first one is he didn't turn all the way around when the officer gave him an order. And the second, he keeps watching the officer. And the last, he actually pulls away when the officer initially tries to cuff him. And these are all warning signs, and I cannot stress how dangerous this is, because the officer is in this apartment with the door closed with a mentally unstable male. And that quick, as the officer tries to cuff him, the officer's in a fight, because all we hear is the officer yelling to stop resisting, because the body cam is falling off, and this interaction just got more disturbing as it progressed. Now, this officer had to yell to stop to this male over 11 times and drop the weight numerous times, and then still had to fire his weapon. But thankfully, this officer was not hurt, and his backup showed up right on time. However, this male is extremely dangerous, and although the deceased had no trauma, in my opinion, he should not have been living there. But lastly, this is just another example of how a simple check on a well-being call can turn into a fight for survival. But this officer did great, and he didn't receive any charges for his actions. So it's definitely a win in my book. So I have, guys. Remember to be safe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Dang, bro, that dude.
At WGU, you can earn your nursing degree on your schedule.